just asked Matt to get us a quick update on where we're up to today. As you can see, we're both wet through. It's the 22nd of May. Yesterday it was boiling up. Today it's decided to absolutely piss it down all day. I've got Matt here catching up on some quotes because we are fully wasting time on our way to Ellesmere Port. Yeah. We're going to go look at Spire GTR with a 180T. It's not a BAM engine, I think it's an AEB. It's not very high horsepower, I think it's 200 horsepower as it sits. But we can soon change that, but we have no idea what we're buying. No idea what we're doing at all. We're just going to go for it and see what comes of it.
So yeah, the best day to be going by an open top track car is obviously a horrible, ridiculous rainy day. So yeah, we're going to look at a Spire. It is currently an open top car, which is kind of off-putting, but at the same time we'll have a good look and see what it's like.
If we buy it, by the time we get home it'll be a bloody hot tub at full water.
Yeah, exactly. It's not road legal yet as well, so that's obviously something that we've really got to consider, is getting it road legal as well.
Yeah, so when you buy a kit car and it's not got an IVA and it's a bit of an oddball motor, you can't enter it in just any old race class. You've got to buy a car that conforms with other cars so you can race equally against them. That's the whole idea of fair racing. So it isn't a race car and it hasn't got an IVA, so it's not a road car. So at the moment it's just an over-the-top track car. So that's something we need to think about, because I've got a petrol in here. That's something we need to think about. You don't want to be buying it and having no use for it. So we need to see how IVA clear it is, or whether it can even be done. I'm going to put some fuel
We'll
in the
update you later. Okay, as you can see, I'm absolutely drenched because we've been stood outside for the last probably half an hour, going through the car, having a look at it, seeing what there is and what there isn't. And oh, you can't really see it over there, but yeah, there is a car on the trailer. We now own a Spire. What is it? A Spire GTR.
It's a Spire GTR with a 1.8 turbo 5-speed gearbox. Yeah, it's something a bit different.
Oh
that's
my
for sure.
God, that's a fucking flood.
We're going through a flood.
There's a flood.
It's only a little flood. So
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So we've acquired a Spire GTR. It's full fiberglass shell, steel frame, alley, flat floor, lightweight. You know, we haven't weighed it yet, but we will weigh it. That will be one of the things we do. It's got some wiring that it needs doing. It's got a 1.8 turbo in it. An Audi, looks like an Audi A4 box, and
it's an AEB engine, so it should have big valves. It's something we can definitely tune. So essentially, we don't know what we're going to do with it right now. It's going to be more of a Matt come up with a great idea. Why don't we just get it running and take it on track? And if it's amazing on track, we'll put the money in it and we'll get it on the road, IVA'd, so you can drive it to track days. Nothing stopping us putting it on the trailer and just dragging it to a few track days. So we need to get back, have a good look around it, make sure everything's tight, it's all put together properly, get it running properly so it starts on a button, and get it booked on track. And then we'll get the IVA rule book out, we'll figure out what we need to get it on
road legal,
and then we'll do that as well. Why not? Something a bit odd to do.
We will show you when we get back, but obviously currently, because it's pissing down, the first thing we thought was we'll get in the car, get warm again, and head home. So we'll show you that in a bit. So we're stood next to the Spire that we bought this morning. So we've got carbon fibre rear shell. Let's sit with the shell off. Got a 1.8 turbo inside, a 5-speed gearbox in the back, a nice safe roll cage. Very, very basic in there. Just 2 bucket seats and a steering wheel. Yeah. What do we think? Is this madness? Or have we got into proper motorsports? We will see. So we've been shopping for something a bit different today, and we bought this Spire kit car. It can be made road legal, so that is probably what we're going to do, is make it road legal. But it is basically going to be just a track day car. But this one comes with a 1.8 turbo in it. Got a charge cooler down there, air intake that comes in from the duct between your ears basically. Really mad shift mechanism on it, which is really, really cool. And a compliant exhaust, because obviously if it was to be road legal, you'd have to have a cat in it and everything else. But yeah, some wearing up to do. And then we'll get it ready for the road. Bucket seats need bolting down. But yeah, got a race car. Look. Oh, it's solid. It does not move. Got gas coilovers, poly bushes everywhere. Very, very cool. It's also very, very different from what we're used to.